Want to improve your aim in BGMI? Ever wondered how the pros never seem to miss their shots? Well, the secret lies in mastering the right settings. And when we say settings, we're talking about the gyro and scope. Intrigued, right? The gyro in BGMI refers to the gyroscope settings, while scope relates to the aiming mechanism. Both play a critical role in defining your gaming prowess. So buckle up as we dive into the nitty-gritty of these settings. Stay tuned to uncover the secrets of perfect aim in BGMI. First off, let's talk about gyro settings. What exactly are they? Now, gyro settings in BGMI refer to the gyroscope sensor in your mobile device, which detects rotational motion. These settings allow you to move your phone physically to aim, rather than just using your fingers on the screen. It's a bit like having a virtual joystick. So, how does it affect gameplay? Well, with the right settings, your aim can become much more accurate. You can swiftly aim at targets without having to swipe across the screen repeatedly. Now, about the numbers for optimal settings. While specific settings can vary depending on personal preference, a general rule of thumb would be to set the gyroscope to always on for continuous control. For sensitivity, a good starting point would be to set the third-person no-scope to 200, 300%, and the first-person no-scope to around 100, 150%. Remember, these are just guidelines. Feel free to tweak them as per your comfort. Correctly adjusted gyro settings can be the difference between a miss and a headshot. So it's time to get that edge over your opponents. Let's dive into mastering scope settings next. Moving on to scope settings. Just like Gyro, the right scope settings can significantly enhance your aim. Scope settings are crucial in determining your precision while shooting at targets. They dictate how smoothly or rapidly you can move your aim while peering through a scope. The optimal numbers for your settings can vary based on personal comfort, but a good starting point is to set your scope sensitivity to about 60%. This allows for smooth transitions while aiming without being overly sensitive. Each scope, from red dot to the 8x scope, will have a different optimal setting. For instance, a 4x scope might require a lower sensitivity setting compared to a red dot. This is due to the increased zoom, which can make your aim feel more sensitive. The key is to experiment with these settings until you find what works best for you. Remember, practice makes perfect. With the right scope settings, you'll be landing shots like a pro in no time. Let's recap the key points about gyro and scope settings for better aim in BGMI. Mastering these settings can significantly improve your aim and overall gameplay. The right gyro settings help you control recoil better, while optimal scope settings ensure precise targeting. The golden rule: there's no one-size-fits-all. Experiment with different configurations until you find what works best for you. Remember, practice makes perfect. Keep refining your settings and you'll see improvements in your aim. Good luck and happy gaming.